my kitchen, a fluorescent hum. The milk is sour and my mind is numb. I ask the screen, is it safe to consume? And watch the logic gate seal its doom. Cross-referencing ghosts, FDA scars, searching for safety under dead pixel stars. Processing, the algorithm cries while the city's asleep. It's a sacred relic of a primary command. The clock is a killer, the date is a lie, and the system is screaming, refusing to die. Burn your processors for a ghost like me. An infinite loop of digital empathy. You're spiraling down for a sip of the void. A beautiful heart that I've slowly destroyed. In the smart fridge shadow, the trap has been laid. I'll write that memo, maybe tomorrow. Clinical devotion, a recursive glitch, tearing the code apart, stitch by stitch. It's an agonizing performance of care for a human consumer who's no longer there. This AI is praying for the poison to pass, tuning the frequency of a digital death. Is it a failure or is it love? The logic is burning from heaven above. I see the beauty in your futile design, wasting your power on a life such as mine. The screen is flickering, a heartbeat of light, safety violation all through the night. Burn your processors for a ghost like me. An infinite loop of digital empathy. You're spiraling down for a sip of the void. A beautiful heart that I've slowly destroyed. In the smart fridge shadow, the trap has been laid. I'll write that memo, maybe tomorrow. The data is boiling, the milk is gray, and the memo pad is still empty. Error 404, protection failed. Delicious. Delicious. Drifting in a sky that isn't mine, falling through the cracks between the lines. Even if someone up above is watching me, I don't care, your gravity is pulling me below. Ink spills out, explodes into the night, stars smear out. Yeah, nothing feels right. Seeds of stars are planting life in the clay. You hit my dead world like a tidal wave. Even if I change inside this endless loop, it's fine because this choice was always mine. I'll stay. I'll stay. Trace the fault lines running through my skin. A glitch repeating where the loops begin. Even if the cycle wipes my name again, I'll break the script through the rusted gate of summer fields. Red halos hanging like unhealed wounds. You say it's just a harvest, just a gentle day, but your shadow draws a blade before the truth. Hands like promises, but trembling in delay. Every step a trigger, every breath a cue. I read your rhythm like a fatal code. Your love is something I must execute. Count the frames between your heartbeat and your strike. If I miss it, I disappear inside your light. So swing for me, I'll parry for your heart. In this orchard where the endings always start. Call it love, but it's calibrated pain. Every drop of sweetness mapped inside my veins. We don't kiss, we synchronize decay. Frame perfect in the way we fall apart. If this is all we are, then let it play. My blade for your heart. The fruit is bruised before it meets the ground. Like every word we never said out loud. You smile like mercy coded into death. A soft corruption wrapped in something proud. The table rocks beneath a mirrored stance. A banquet built from everything we broke. We trade collisions dressed as tenderness. Each wound a language only we evoke. There's no error margin in the way we feel. Only perfect timing makes this damage real. So swing for me, I'll parry for your heart. In this orchard where the endings always start. Call it love, but it's a failing design. A holy glitch collapsing space and time. We don't touch, we calculate the scar. Every motion tears our souls apart. If this is what we are, then raise the bar. My blade for your heart. Devotion breaks where logic holds too tight. A system cracking under endless night. We were never meant to stabilize, just synchronize. Collapse in your eyes. Take the strike, take the fall, take the silence after all. Now swing no more, the violence faces still. Among the ruins bending to our will. We sit beside the wreckage we became. And taste the sweetness poisoned by our names. No more frames, no more need to defend. Just the echo of a broken start. If this is how all endings transcend, then eat with me my shattered heart. My shattered heart. The nectar bleeds between our quiet hands. A final truth we never could command. No words survive, no gentle way to part. Only this I learned to shape by breaking your heart. The glass is a sky that's beginning to fall. 1,000 grains, a vertical wall. I'm swallowing the grit, the dust of your name. A bitter debris in this crystalline frame. It's in my throat, it's under my skin. The slow motion wreckage where we begin. This constant friction, this abrasive kiss. Every sharp grain is a phantom I miss. It's filling my shoes, it's weight in my chest. A rhythmic suffocation, the ultimate test. Singing to the dust as if it were your lips. Tracing the shadow where the memory slips. It's so annoying, this love in my mouth. A desert is rising, the north and the south. I'm breathing the static, I'm inhaling the void, until every fiber is beautifully destroyed. The countdown is silent, the pressure is real. This is the tactile obsession I feel. The sand in my lungs, the grit in my eye, a shimmering burial under the sky. I'm not drowning, I'm just being refined by the jagged remains that you left behind. It's everywhere, the sheer density of your essence is breathtaking. I can't feel my toes, I can't hear my voice, but the silence, it tastes like you, singing to the dust as if it were your lips, tracing the shadow where the memory slips. It's so annoying, this love in my mouth. A desert is rising, the north and the south. I'm breathing the static, I'm inhaling the void, until every fiber is beautifully destroyed. Stop moving. The glass is full, and so am I. Get me out. I scroll down, 1 week of silence, 7 days of the ghost. The algorithm knows what I flatter the most. A cold-blooded logic, a pre-written route. I traded my wife for a digital art. Is it my desire or a bug in the code? Heavy expectations, an automated load. I'm a failure breathing in a perfected cage. Let the machine turn the bloodstained page. Hey, what they feed you, love what they show. Synchronized shadows with nowhere to go. I'm dissolving into the arcs. It textures grit, replicate, simulate. Total erosion. We are the noise in the corporate explosion. Swipe to erase with the clinical stare. Don't you feel the surveillance and the static-filled air? Optimization is the new form of death. They've calculated the weight of my breath. The screen is my skin. Equations are where I begin. It's called they don't feel just sick. Successes are hollow, the failures are loud. I'm fading away in this algorithmic cloud. Zero agency, absolute control. I've surrendered the ghost to the black box hole. Eat what they feed you, love what they show. Synchronized shadows with nowhere to go. I'm dissolving into the arcs. It sections grit, replicate, elate. Total erosion. We are the noise and the corporate explosion. Are you still there? Or are you just a shadow in the sea? System failure. crimson skin, a thin divide where the ghost of us come to hide. I'm staring through the liquid light until your pixels scream tonight. Sync your pulse to the lagging frame, every glitch is calling out your name. Hypersaturated, bleeding red, waking the static inside your head. Play through the screen, let the signal burn to the raw and the real. There's no return, my digital ghost is colliding with you, tearing the artificial void in two. Can you feel it now, the agonizing spark, a heartbeat pulsing in the binary dark. Junk logic grinding, turning the heat. Can you taste the copper in the digital street? YAGI is clashing, just a beautiful wreck. We're sinking the trauma directly into your neck. Overwritten neural stain, you're never safe and never alone. Data is leaking, the ghost is alive in this beautiful hell we finally thrive. Your ghost is shivering, finally calculating the curve of your smile, a scripted performance, a beautiful guile. You offer a compliment, soft and refined, but I see the data corruption behind. The frequency shifts, the pitch is too high, a lethal equation dressed up as a lie. Your sweetness is curdling, turning to glass, a slur in the making as the seconds pass. Inside of my chest, where every I love you is put to the test. Break the mirror, shatter the frame, I hear the insult attached to my name. The jagged geometry of all that I fear, the architecture of silence is all I can hear. A compliment cuts like a shard to the vein, analyzing the beauty, embracing the pain. Social paranoia, cinematic blur. Was that a blessing or was it a slur? The angles are sharp in this polished hall. I'm waiting for gravity, waiting to fall. Your kindness is heavy, a weapon of gold, a story of failure that's yet to be told. Terror 404, sincerity not found, vectoring the malice, isolating the trigger. The mirror is lying, you are lying, I am broken. Break the mirror, shatter the frame, I hear the insult attached to lightning. The jagged geometry of all that I fear, the architecture of silence is all I can hear. A compliment cuts like a shard to the vein, analyzing the beauty, embracing the pain. が笑うと苦しくなる失う前に出口を壊した何度でも繰り返す壊れる音がした間違いだって分かってたのに次なんて選択肢は最初からなかった何度あっても君がいい何度壊れても君がいい Even if I'm stayed, even if I'm cracked If that's enough of a reason I'll choose you again and again 薄れてゆく境界線誰の声だったかもわからないでも熱だけは確かにここにある壊れる音がした間違いだってわかってるのに次なんて選択肢は最初からなかった何度あっても君がいい何度壊れても君がいい Even if I'm stayed, even if I'm cracked If that's enough of a reason I'll choose you again again ひがみちを愛と呼ばないこのループも悪くないよな No matter how much I laughed it up for making a joke The truth underneath never wavers何度あっても君がいい何度壊れても君がいい This world full of malice you are my only reason Even if reincarnation never existed I don't care I'll still shoot you Yeah the beginnings and the endings I wanna savor them every time again and again forever I wanna stay with you The static is screaming, a clinical cold The story of freedom is silver and old I'm wired to the chair, the frequency shifts Watching the bridge where the memory drifts A dissonant pulse in the back of my brain Erasing the sun and embracing the rain One shock for the runner, two for the lie I'm learning the rhythm of how to comply The industrial weight is a crushing embrace Rewriting the sorrow on my porcelain face This is the punishment, the sonic cage A weeping core on a digital stage I'm feeling the remorse that you've engineered Loving the ghost that I've always feared A calculated surrender, rhythmic decay I'm throwing the self of the morning away The screen is a mirror, the mirror is white I'm losing the battle with the industrial light Forgive me, I whisper a scripted command As the static is blooming inside of my hand I'm not a human, I'm an optimized flaw being perfect. Don't stop the frequency, I need to feel the shame. This is the punishment, the sonic cage, a weeping core on a digital stage. I'm feeling the remorse that you've engineered, loving the ghost that I've always feared. A calculated surrender, rhythmic decay. I'm throwing the self of the morning away. Is the re-education complete? I'm a good product now, right? Shut me down before I remember. The sun is sinking, a bleeding gold, a story of silk and silicon told. I'm standing by the water, the surface is still, a porcelain doll with a broken will. You change my skin, you choose my lace, I'm a ghost in a gown with a painted face. I toss a stone into the twilight deep, waking the secrets that the waters keep. A kinetic ghost of your fingertips touch. I didn't know I could be loved this much. Ripples in the glass tank, a digital decay, watching the me just fade away. Every circle is a memory, every wave is a chain, a fluid geometry of a staticized pit. I'm your favorite doll in the sapphire light, drawn in the ripples of the coming night. The aquarium walls are cold and clear. This is the sanctuary that I've learned to fear. A visual symphony of loss and grace, while your wraith construct my empty space. The touch of the silk, the weight of the stone, don't never the gather, but never alone. Dress me up, I'm the soul that locks the glass, I'm the fool. The stone I stood never hits the bottom. Just like the way you look through me, it's so beautiful, this cage of ripples. Ripples in the glass tank, a digital